Hello everybody, it's 12 here, and today I'm going to tell you a story. Once upon a time, like 2 days ago, there was a boy named Grazer Razor. Grazer Razor liked many things, such as Homestuck, Metal Gear, Jesus, and, moving on. But if there was one thing he didn't like, it was rosemary. Some people like to put rosemary in their food, but he hated the taste of rosemary because Jesus says eating rosemary is a sin. He made a post about rosemary saying that rosemary was great, but being taken a bit too far. What he really meant was that he can't stand the sight of two fictional girls kissing because he's a total wuss. As shown later in the post, he says that the LGBT community is infectious because a character in a children's book was gay and nobody gave him a trigger warning for it, and from there people took off. Suddenly everybody starts putting rosemary in their food. There's rosemary left and right all over the walls, and now it's all over the floor too. But who can blame them? Rosemary is delicious. Grazer Razor wasn't very happy about all the rosemary. Maybe he was allergic to rosemary, but that doesn't mean he has to stop everyone else from eating rosemary. He tries to make fun of the people making fun of him, but all he ends up doing is compiling a post of all the people making parodies of his outburst. People laugh at him some more, and the ring around the rosemary continues. The boy is really mad now. Everyone's eating rosemary and having fun without him, but he can't because he's a total wuss. So he does what any mature and responsible adult would do and posts a short clip of a Homestuck flash of Kanaya being killed and Rose crying, and he accuses all of us of being Grazerphobes. Oh no, we don't like some guy on the internet, us, Grazerphobes, the horror. Oh, can't stand such an epithet. I can't do this anymore. Done, I swear to God. We ignore it and move on, of course. He makes one final post after being bombarded with negative karma about how everyone needs to stop offending him with the unholy and horrid sight of fictional characters making out, and how the reason he's homosexual is because he's Christian, and how he's leaving the sub for real this time, goodbye forever. He also gives us some edgy music from Metal Gear Rising to listen to while reading his post. By the way, if you need music to go with your post, this means your post isn't good at all. Then he comes back, makes a bunch of comments trying to gain back attention, and then gets ignored because we're pretty sure he's too young to be on Reddit. So then he comes back and tells us that not once, but 2 whole times he actually saw things in Homestuck that pissed him off so much, he quit it for a week, and then he came back, because it doesn't really matter in the long run. Let's face it. Let's see what he got pissed off at. Let's see here. The first one is God launders in mysterious ways. Miracles are like poop stains on God's underwear. Wow, so offensive. And also this page where they say Jesus instead of Jesus. Oh, okay. Now here's my thoughts. Personally, I'm laughing in case you couldn't tell by me making this video. When I make a video, I try not to make them about things I'm really angry about, because then they aren't funny. Grazer Razor is a homophobe, open and shut case. The Dave Cat debacle a while back really can't be compared to this, as that was an overreaction to some poorly drawn fan comic from a dark corner of the web that's known to be edgy. But this is someone overreacting to 2 fictional characters making out because they're lesbian? I don't really know. And I also like all the Rosemary fan art being passed around because, well, more fan art is always cool, especially if it's of cool ships, for cool people. In other news, the Hive Squad mods are rejoicing because, well, this gives them an opportunity to post Rosemary fan art, and even though Rosemary fan art's good, then they're going to hijack it with their rhetoric, and we'll have another Dave Cat debacle on our hands. And the cycle of internet drama continues. So this is only a 3-minute video because this is only 2 days worth of content. The Dave Cat debacle is 10 minutes worth of video, and that actually happened over a month. It was pretty condensed, but so what? This is actually pretty stretched out. Another thing is, I'm not Leafy. I don't want to be Leafy. I don't want to entice you with clickbait, and then you get 10 minutes worth of nothing, which could have been done in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I want to make these 3-4 minutes worthwhile, and that's what I'm doing here. So thank you for listening. If you liked it, rate 5. Oh, never mind. We use likes and comments now. Okay. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, etc. Cue outro, and I'll see you next time.